Alright, what's up you guys? So in this episode, I'm going to be cutting the holes in the front strut towers just to give the upper A-arm a lot more room to travel. I want to apologize for the late uploads this past couple of weeks. I'm going to try and upload at least one video a week. I haven't figured out a day that I wanted to do uploads yet, so I'll let you guys know in the next video, alright? But until then, let's get started. Alright guys, so what you want to do is just unbolt the arm from here. You might need a vice grip to hold the ball joint, so that way you can take the rest screw out, or the rest of the nut. So you're pretty much just checking for clearance. So put the arm all the way up and see where it hits. So it's hitting in this corner here, and if you can tell, this section here is getting hit by the frame, this frame here. So I'm gonna notch this section out around here. If you have a marker, just go ahead and mark it. And then somewhere in this section here, I'm gonna notch it. So in this case, I'm gonna notch this section there. So it doesn't need to be pretty. It doesn't need to be pretty, it just will give you a marker where you need to notch it out, and that should be it. So let's go ahead and notch those out now. So to cut the notches, I'm just going to be using the body saw here that I got at Harbor Freight. It's kind of hard to get in this tight space, so let's grab some pliers, and then I go ahead and bend it. What you want to do is you want to lift the arm all the way up till it touches the top of the strut tower. And you want to trace around the outer edge. I kind of guessed how far I want it to go down. So I drill the hole here, I drill the hole here, here, and up here. That way I can see it when I open the hood, just to give me a guideline on where I have to cut. So when you open the hood, you should see the parts where you drill the hole. I already did the other side, that's the reason why there's no holes in this one. But anyway, I pretty much just drilled a hole from the underneath around here, 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 and here. But then later I realized I needed to go a little bit more further down, so I ended up just cutting a lot more down here. So because I did it to the other side, all I did was I took the piece that I cut off, I flipped it upside down, and I retraced it up here, just so that way I had the same cutout on both sides. Let's go ahead and cut this piece out now. So to cut this out, I'm going to be using the cutoff wheel. So make sure you move this harness out of the way, move it from here. You don't want to cut it by mistake. So let's go ahead and cut it now. Alright guys, there you have it. So this is what your end product should look like. This is what it looks like with all the trim pieces on. The holes are pretty identical. So right now I have the stock wheels on. I wish I had the emits on right now just to show you guys the comparison between before and after. But took them off when I drove my car to my new place just because I didn't want to, you know, mess them up. Good thing I did, because if you can see closely, someone dropped a bucket of paint on the road last night when we were driving our cars home. And it was in the back roads where there's no street lights. So I pretty much drove through the paint and it got all over my car. It's a lot worse on our daily driver XB. I'll try to show a clip of that. If you're not following me on Snapchat, I have it on Snapchat, but I'll try to put the clip in right now. Let's get a better look at what happened last night. Look at all of this white paint. But anyway, hopefully you guys liked that video. If it helped you out, please make sure you give me a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions or suggestions, just leave them in the comments below. Or you can hit me up on my social media. Links will be in the description. Until next time, I'll see you guys next week. Alright, peace.